So we are ready. Yeah, we can start.
Okay. So we're going to bring our palm together. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being online today. It's so important facing the time we are facing. So let's bring our palm together and open this collective space. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Adgure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Adgure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. So just let's be grateful that we still can see each other online, which is an amazing privilege of this time. We don't know in the future if this will be the case every day. So let's take advantage of this technology. We are, as I said last month already, we have been entering this turbulence and very intense time for all humanity. And I think it's increasing day by day, week by week. And I think this is not going to change for the next 6 months. So we are on an orbit where we need to deal with this two energy, the energy of light and the energy of shadow. On the top, we are entering this deep fall season where it's a natural process. So my passion at the moment is every evening we had such a harvest of walnut. It's unbelievable. We are overwhelmed by it. And every evening we are breaking these walnuts shell to they are ripe and dried enough to be storage. And this gesture is not just a meditation. It's totally the embodiment of the time we are in. We are all going into this walnut breaker shell and be crushed. So the seed can come out and fall into the earth for a new life. So I think last time I was talking about entering the canal of birth. This time is the seeding. So when the fruit is ripe, it just fall, explode, and disperse the seeds for a new cycle of life. So I think these are images really strong and talking a lot about this time. The pressure is increasing and this frequency of uncertainty, tumult, and confusion is rising. A lot of insecurity, anxiety, fear. So this is the part of the dark side of the story. And the parameters are not going to get lighter. I think every day we are stepping into more, deeper into what has to change. So the thing is, if we position ourselves from this necessity, is a necessity for all. all the 5 realms on this planet will benefit from the change. This change didn't come from our awareness and consciousness, and we could not do the move into more simplicity of life and I would say sanity in our mind. So collectively, we reach our collective limit of what we could produce and create. What we have created is fantastic, but we generate a long side effect that are stronger than what we have created. So it catches us back. And now is the time. So we should fully embrace what we have created, even if it is 200 years ago process or even 1,000 years ago process. We are the one here on the planet sitting on the wheel and the driver of our destiny. So we can only embrace the responsibility of the consequences of our collective action on this planet, and to accept that all has to change, absolutely all, in every corner. If we call for the change, we take the risk to really change and have it really happen. And I think all the signs are here to show that this process is on its way. So the only attitude is going into darkness will give us access to see much deeper, with more honesty, what have been hidden to us, to the masses or to a maximum of individuals, where like the Pfizer example is absolutely outrageous. That understand that they have sold out so many doses massively on the whole planet, having no clue that this will disrupt the sickness or help really people to get better. So it's absolute abuse. So this type of secret manipulation from some people who are sitting on a place of power will show up, will be seen, and will help individuals to empower yourself, not just to believe the media. We are in the age of information. There is 90% of intox and maximum 10% of info. So I go back to that vector because the amplification of lie, it's absolutely unbelievable. I've been myself abused by lies. It's unbelievable how quickly and fast people make up their mind because they are so desperate, so not self-reliant, incapable to have a center in their own personality. So they rely on the mood, what's going on around. And this is absolutely dangerous. It's dangerous for yourself because you lie to yourself and you pretend to be safe, and you can put your index finger and point on people who are not on the right side and believe that this gives you any power. Everybody today is powerless until he approves his own power. And the self-empowerment is not something you get from the Neville or Nabi Kriya. It is a commitment you have to yourself, and you have to nourish it every day. So your projection is totally based on that intimate relationship you may establish today with yourself. And today is not an option. I think we will not go through the next 6 months if you do not strongly commit to your true self within yourself. Be dependent on yourself and on nobody else outside. So having been through this experience myself, I'm always ahead of time. And what happened to me happened often. I could verify that it happened to other people in the years following. Now the time being accelerating, people are following this process much rapidly, and it's about 6 months, 1 year. But what I go through personally is like an archetype of what is coming for everybody. So the pressure is getting higher and higher. The acceleration of time and process, the confusion acceleration, all these are factors that help what needs to change. It is indispensable. It has to happen, and we need to welcome that change. So if you are on the side of those who are positive about this chaos and disorganization, it doesn't mean that you put your hands into the machine of disorganization. We should not react. We should not just put our anger, frustration, and seeing how big is the abuse to massively that we cannot respond by anger and frustration. We just watch the show. It's a movie. It's not happening to us. It is happening on this planet because it has to happen. So for us is to stay a witness of that and just see that the direction of the change is definitely for a better world. That's what is in the seed, in the core essence of life. Nobody has the power to give birth to life forever. We are here since ever, so nobody will stop that. It doesn't happen this way. And if our physical body had to disappear, we'd still be here, hanging somewhere in the space or in other dimension. So if you look at, if the worst come to the worst, we will still not end this story, and we will meet in other dimension any rate. So the thing is, the thesis of despair and depression and frustration has to just leave your body. Don't vibrate to this kind of frequency, because this is not true. Is as not true as to build fantasy about change we can do in this world. I remember teaching Kundalini Yoga, and most of the people wanted to invite Kundalini in their salon. You know, they want Kundalini to bring this life better in this context. This is totally corrupt. It will never happen. You cannot make a better life for yourself in the samsara based on yoga. The purpose of yoga is to get out of that. I would say dependency on desire that are constantly reproducing themselves is endless starving for new things, more things. This has to cease, and this has to cease within each one of us. So we cannot invite Kundalini in our sofa. We need to move ourselves into the heart of Kundalini, and the practice of yoga can do something for you if you practice it, but if you move yourself out of your comfort zone. So the invitation to come into simplicity is really the path of the yogis, is that you can live with a minimum necessity. And this is not a dogma of a president that he is caught with a strike on Gaza or potential shutdown of the electricity. This is just the sanity. We have been trained for 40 years to live in simplicity. That was an intentional simplicity. And this is what I taught all my life. Today is the time to live like this, time to take option to live very simple and really enjoy the nature as it is, and not change things on the outside, but move ourselves from within. So this is a major thing. You have to understand nobility is something you build within yourself, and sovereignty belongs to you. Nobody can put power on you to manipulate you. This is already consciousness of victim. So remember that you are sovereign and you're noble by what you manufacture within yourself. This is that energy you create, you generate, that create the world in which we live. We need many more people able to come out of their sofa to meditate. It's a fantastic time to meditate. I think I never meditate with such an easiness, a deepness, immediately is there. You just sit down, close your eyes, you're right here, right in this huge space of Buddhi mind, where there is no judgment, there is no side to take, there is no I would say, rancor, how you call this, revenge, anything against anybody is all forbidden. It's totally peaceful. There is a place for everybody to join. And it's easy if you just stop the stress, stop to activate yourself in the chaos and look at yourself. Yourself is in peace. Yourself will always be in peace. And watch your breath. This is fundamentals. We are sitting on an earthquake. It's an economical earthquake. The whole thing is shaking. There is no economic perspective that shows any outcome. We are a deficit like we never reached before, and we cannot come out. I mean, 20 years of the life of our grandchildren will not be enough to pay back this debt. So something will happen. We are on the edge of a crack. Everybody sees it, like the shell of these walnuts. It's going to crack, and it's for the good of everything. So we are earthquake politically. Look, UK is already without government, and it's reaching everywhere. Nobody can stand this level of pressure to be a leader in the 3D today. I mean, I really bow my head to these people who are in charge today. I don't know how they can face this world, their daily life. It's an amazing position to be there today, facing a crash that you just can't control. And the problem is the earthquake in behavior, like people getting mad, like this lady who killed this young child of 12 years old. It's unbelievable. People cannot control their behavior, and the earthquake of behavior is when you are in a panic, but it's subconscious. You know, it's not a global panic. There is a fire, we run out. It's like so subtle. It touches people in the subconscious, and it awaken all these ghosts that shake you and make you totally blind with energy you can't control. So I think this is the position where we are sitting on a volcano on many, many levels. So it shows that it is a time for a crack, and we can even face the loss of security. You know, many people now are not secure. Women are not secure. I mean, it's happening everywhere. So this is the first negative aspect of the darkness, is that this is one side of the reality, but it's a reality, it's not the truth. And the truth in all that is, this is first, it's temporary. We are in a change, and a change that go faster and faster. So faster it will go, easier will come up the other side. Yeah. We don't need to take part of the crumbling down of this world. It just programmed, it will happen. And of course, unfortunately, there are millions of people who are victims and who are not able to access this clarity and this truth within themselves, and depend totally on the conditionment of the society, on the cultural conditionment or family conditionment. So this is very hard and painful to see. So all we can do is to be an island of peace, you know, that you are not somebody who's gonna build on stories, but rather bring this fresh air, bring the light. So this is really what they have anticipated. I remember when the document from Qumran, they came out of this amphor, you know, and they were saying that the end of this time of that humanity will be the opposition of the sons of the light and the sons of the darkness. So we don't have to oppose ourselves. We just are existing concomitant. We are existing in the same time, but we are not, we don't have to oppose each other. Carry the light through the darkness. This is what we have chosen in practicing the yoga. We are used to visit our own darkness. So this is not an unfamiliar environment. We are intentionally going there. That's the practice of Tantra. you enter your shadow, and you discover what you could never, you never dare to access, to discover for yourself. You know, this most hidden part of ourself who wants to remain secret and hidden, who drive you nuts on the surface and make you a victim of time. In yoga, we go into that space and we see it face to face with this ghost. This is our daily practice. This is our routine. So when we see people expressing their own ghost, we cannot be impressed. We cannot be reactive to that. We just can have compassion and understand these people are deeply in suffering and ignorance. And all we can do is show the way to emancipation. You can show the tools where you can emancipate yourself, but people have to do it by themselves. So this is another important component. It is a time to target a life that is more collective in terms of psychic collaboration. We need to bring our spirit together consciously and decide to do that. So for the school, we had a wonderful decision that all the teachers and trainers especially decided now to initiate a weekly sadhana every Monday morning at 6 o'clock on the actual time. We will have a sadhana by another teacher or trainer every week. And that is a new golden chain. Everybody can join. Everybody can share this moment consciously on the screen in your house, but wake up, move yourself out of bed and share the spirit together and share the love, because this frequency of love, nothing can stop. Yeah. The frequency of kindness, nothing can stop it. So it is a time to vibrate strongly these frequencies and collectively. That's why we initiate this sadhana. And I think this is can impact the whole world. You remember the principle of the 101 monkey, that when we are enough to vibrate a new frequency, that will gain everybody. So we don't force people to join community. We consider ourselves as a community and we join the practice together in the morning. We did it psychically because this is our teaching, and everyone who practices Kundalini is supposed to wake up in the morning and do this practice of connecting to the source and connecting to the true self, and connect that true self is definitely not separate from one another. When we are on the frequency of the true self, we are in the oneness. We are we, and we are one. So that was my teaching in the Kundalini update the last Sunday. This is so important today. We are we are one. It's a frequency, it's not a philosophy. And we need to experience that in ourselves, in our presence, when we sit even alone in our room in the morning. So in the morning, there will be somebody on the screen. And this is just something you can hook on and relate to, and help us to really psychically connect all together and create this circle of light. It will be international. Anybody can join. It's an amazing practice we can do. And this is generating a collective psychic of love and kindness and service to all. So don't get mentally scattered. I mean, the temptation to be shaken, to be confused, to the pressure of the people next to you, the friends, the colleague where you work with, all this is just contributing to generate more chaos. And remember, stay stable, stay steady. So, and when you meditate, it's a wonderful time for spiritual practice. I said it already, but orient it in the world you choose. Yeah. What kind of planet you choose, not extravagant dreams, but just what is the most simple dreams you can dream for our planets today. And that is the frequency you want to hold in your spirit. What kind of harmony you want to see on this planet. And just vibrate that, and go beyond limitation. Don't be shy or don't be limited in, the children, the spirit of the children. This is what we need to reconnect, that innocence. Now we are conscious, we have to be conscious, innocent. And the innocence is, you can imagine what nobody wants to think of today. When we are in the heart of this chaos, think of the beyond. Go in the beyond yourself with your consciousness and bring this frequency from that beyond. So share your heart, share your kindness, and link spiritually, even locally in your area, with the people you are connected to, the people you are teaching to. Have that special time at the end of your classes to just join in spirit, in oneness, vibrate in harmony together. And this is the new world. Will be not living at somebody or not living with somebody, but living for somebody or living for each other. And this is a total shift in the consciousness, where we were competing, defending, territorials, and all that stuff. This whole thing has to go. It has to go. And then what is left is, I'm here for you. What can I do for you? Yeah, I am available. I have a huge space given to me, and that's the space we share. This whole planet is to be shared. So imagine the shift, what will have to go. It's huge, absolutely huge. And we are in the beginning of this process, and this process will go all the way. This I can guarantee. All the signs are here that this has started, and it doesn't start to change. It starts to really go and develop, to go until the end of this process of transmutation. So remember that every day. We are more important than I, and how can I serve that we? How can I vibrate as we? How can I experience through my body this terrifying time, and in the same time, exalting time? Yeah. So we're not taking side. This is the yogi. You can face the terrifying moment, and in the same time vibrate absolutely peaceful and expanded. And it's not on the cost of anyone energy. We are sufficient, more than self-sufficient, and on the top, we can generate energy to inspire others. So I think it's more than ever urgent to continue to inspire others, elevate others, keep on sharing massively to anyone you can, who can overcome his limitation, fears, and anxiety, and become a contributor of the new. We don't have to do much for the new. It is happening. It is happening by itself. It's just by nourishing yourself, keep yourself steady, rooted in love and kindness, and vibrate that frequency, and then connect to all of those who have that frequency and strongly resonate. So I think this is my analysis and feeling for this time of today. I mean, it's pretty similar. It's now, at least the last 3 months, we are in the same feeling, and everybody feels it. We all sense it, and be sure this is not ready to change. This is increasing that feeling, and we need to adapt to that feeling so it doesn't destabilize us. But contrary, we are rooting ourselves in the change, and we go with the change. So I think I'm connected to all of you and feel this amazing love frequency we have generated years after years, traveling all over the planet. We are now connected. We have Ukrainian student, we have Russian student, we have South American student, we have American student, we have European students. So this is one humanity. And when you practice yoga, you just cannot draw borders. We cannot draw territories. This is the beauty of the human, is to be enlightened in our mind. So work on the mind, not confront. You know the secret that you cannot tame an elephant. You know, if you try to not to think to an elephant, it will become even bigger in your consciousness. So we all know that principle. The mind cannot be conquered by fighting. The mind is your best friend. It was given to us as a friend, and everything is mind. Everything is mind. So we need to have this mind at our service. And today, reaching the logic of the mind, we have to let it go and find the way back to our intuition and to the wisdom, universal wisdom, as the whole universe is bathing in this universal wisdom. We kick ourselves out of it. It's time to go back. So resentment will not resolve anything. Logic has reached this paradox of the irrationality of the logic, which kill himself. Yeah, is the snake biting his tail in the wrong way. So we need to let go that logic and go with the universal rationality, universal balance, universal harmony. And that's where the wisdom is. And we will find it again. I promise you, we are on this way. So I prepare 3 practice for this month. I think this month will start to make a serious difference with the other 2 last months. And we will really see the crack of the shell, because the seeds has to come out. And it's a first step into this crack. So let's be prepared in our consciousness, in having more sense of humor and embracing the simplicity of just breathing and enjoying this breath that gives us life from the light of our soul. So the first practice is a little bit like a machine to break thing. You're going to join your palm together on the level of the stomach, the solar plexus, in front of that. And we shake these hands, and we're going to inhale in 12 stroke, inhale in small stroke, 12 times, but you never stop the movement. The hands are keep going up and down, up and down. I think you can see it, no? It's like this. We press it and we go up and down, up and down. So it's like a trance practice. You shake yourself, you shake the whole thing, and you shake your universe. Shake it and break it. And inhale, 12 stroke, exhale, everything by the nose. Inhale, nose, exhale, nose, inhale 12, exhale 12. You ready? We're going to do a simple right now. I forgot to tell you, look down to the chin. Look down to the chin. Inhale deep. Feel the energy shaking through all the body. Look down into the earth, into the underground, into the darkness. Bring your spirit into this sharpness to cut through the shadow, cut through the dark. With your determination, exhale. So we did it 8 minutes, but when you do it, practically do it 11 minutes. And it is 12 step in, breathing in, 12 breathing out, and concentrate on the chin, on the emotional center, down. The second, we're going to concentrate on the Sahasrara. So we bring the eyes totally up, with the eyes closed as well. And we'll bring together prana, apana mixed in the navel area in this Dantian place where we bring it into Sushumna. So, and it is Om Hom Brahm Hom. That's my favorite at the moment. It is really we are we and we are one. And the energy, solar and lunar, are also moving into oneness, into our guts, into our navel area. So we're going to do we call it bear grip, the bear grip, but we bring the hands like the left palm look down. So the left thumb is close to your body and you press the left thumb into this point 2 centimeters below the navel, just below the navel. And you push it inside, and we keep like this. We keep like this, pressing the hands against this center, the nabi. And we will go with Om Hom Brahm Hom. Every time say Om, Om Hom Brahm Hom. It's like 4 pulling. So you pull, release the navel. And your bear grip will follow the belly. So you keep pressing constantly on this navel. When you pull the navel in and drop it, the hands are always against the belly. So you will. So the breath is holding, is a kumbhaka, both full and empty. So you inhale deeply, hold the breath as long as you can. This is a very, very strong practice. And you pull regularly the navel with Om Hom Brahm Hom, Om Hom Brahm Om, Om Hom Brahm Om, Om Hom Brahm Om. Yeah, you pull the navel. When you cannot hold the breath any longer, you fully exhale, always putting your hands on your navel area, on the nabi. And when you're empty, you do the same. Hold the breath out and pull with the mantra. So, you understand? Hold the breath, pull the navel, breath out, pull the navel. It will create a heat. And so you concentrate on the top of your head, and you bring this heat through the spine up. We are merging prana apana, so we create this kundalini energy by holding the breath. Try to balance what you hold the breath in with when you hold the breath out. Try to make it as long as, so you can verify with the number of mantra that you can hold, pulling the navel regularly and releasing, and the same when you have no air in your lungs. It is challenging, so try your best. Everybody understand? So we're going to do a practice. I don't go for 11 minutes during the time is now, but for your practice every day, you can do 11 minutes is recommended. So here we're going to go. And inhale deeply. Focus on top of your head. Bring the heat through your spine. And feel the activation of this Shakti within your body. And exhale. So when you start, you can hold the breath for 3 mantra, then 1 mantra, exhale, and hold the breath out 3 mantra. And then inhale 1 mantra, and then hold 3 mantra. And you can increase the time. You can go up to 5 mantra, and you will have a very satisfying effect. So this was, so the first meditation, we looked down into the earth, into the underground. The second meditation, we look at opening this channel and bring all the energy of earth toward the heaven and connect, open the central channel. The third one is a very powerful pranayama and looks simple, but this time we're gonna move the eyes on the horizontal. One time the 2 eyes look to the left, one time the eyes look to the right, and then they look to the third eye. It's one of the preparation for Poha, is a preparation for the death process, at the moment of death when you leave your body. So this is one breath that opened the central channel and helped to focus on the third eye. So beyond side, beyond judgment, into this Buddhi space. So we're going to use the ring finger for the right nostril and the thumbs for the left nostril. The breath is a very long, deep, as long and peaceful and deep you can do. So, but again, it has to be stabilized, so you're not suffocating, you're not getting out of breath. So, long, deep breathing, long, deep breath out. We will breathe. So, to start, I just explain you. You start, you lock the left nostril with the ring finger, and you inhale through the right nostril. Deeply, deeply, deeply inhale. And the 2 eyes are looking to the left. So where you press, you breathe in through the right nostril, but the eyes are looking to the left. Inhale deeply, 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 as deep as you can. Then lock the right nostril with the thumb and free the left nostril. Exhale, and you're still looking to the left. So your eyes are totally looking to the left. And you exhale. Then you stay like this. You will inhale from the left nostril, but now the eyes go to the right. You look to the right side and inhale deeply. Through the left nostril, the eyes look to the right. You block the left nostril and you still look to the right. Exhale to the right nostril. Then your index finger is pointing to the third eye. You look forward, you inhale through both nostrils, exhale both nostrils. You can keep the eyes 110 open and really focus on the third eye. Force the breath through both nostrils, in and out. So this is one cycle, and we repeat this. So we start again. Ring finger
on the left nostril, you inhale right. Block, the eyes look to the left, completely to the left. Lock the right nostril, exhale, left nostril. Turn the eyes to the right, inhale, left. Exhale, right. Now look forward or in your third eye, inhale by both nostrils, and exhale both nostrils. And we come back. Look to the left. Exhale to the left. Look to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. When you end the breathing out, you expel, you sneeze out to finish, to be sure you completely empty your lungs. When you reach the end of exhaling, you go, and then you inhale again. Is it clear? I explained it 2 times. Is it enough? We're going to start? Okay, the translator, okay? Good, very good. So sit up straight. It's a little bit delicate, but when you get in, it's amazing how you see Ida Pingala mixing in your third eye energy. Yeah? Here we go. You have a fantastic shamanic trance music that is with you that's going to help you to go into this breath. So we start looking to the left and inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Knees out. Look to the right. Inhale left. Exhale right, look to the right. Knees out. Inhale both. Exhale both. Inhale. Look to the left, inhale right. A complete breath.
Try to finish by both nostril. Focus on the third eye. Inhale slowly, deeply, deeply, deeply. Focus all the energy on the third eye. And hold the breath. Just feel the space you are in, that's unlimited space, infinite space. And slowly, slowly exhale. So this last meditation can bring you into another pace. Calm down totally and open the space, the inner space, and dissolve the limitation of your sense of space. So there will be no stress, there will be no pressure you cannot face. It's a very, very powerful practice that helps you to cut the attachment to these bonds of the earth, the bonds of this physical body and the 3D, and open the door to the 5D. So this is the ascension the whole humanity needs to do. And I wish by your practice, your density of practice will resonate and impact the world by your presence. So I wish you definitely an amazing month of November, getting into this amazing chaos with an amazing attitude. By the way, next month is our Ayurvedic cure, starting almost like now, in a month from now. So our format of this cure is not just a panchakarma at all. It's more Rasayana. So it is to rejoice yourself, to renew yourself. I'm personally giving healing with the light and the guidance. And we have Aude, which is an amazing practitioner that will give you massage every day. We have Walt, and a fantastic cook. We have classes with Prem, yoga and meditation. So this whole package is very unique. It's not India and France. It is what we can bring even more deeper than any practice you could do outside, with deep guidance and through the process. So this is 26th of November until 3rd of December. If you want to treat yourself, and there is 1 week you can do before to prepare yourself, and 1 week of integration after. I am today on my 21 day of mung beans only. I feel great. Tomorrow we start the 4th week. So I wish you to practice like this, eliminate, detox yourself, eliminate. It will help you to face the shadow with much more lightness. So thank you for all your love. I can see flying in the air, so much love. So you be sure you have all of mine and ours from Le Martinet. Yes, beautiful rain. And let's send this rain of love all over the planet. Just a moment where we leave each other, just stay connected and just send this to all humanity, to all the people who are lost in direction, lost in translation, lost in this world of confusion, that they may find the light within, they may find the guidance and the approval for this time, which is absolutely exceptional. Bless you all. We're going to close our space. Yes, we also have this retreat at the end of the year to go through the new year in Le Martinet. So we call that the 12th Sacred Night. You can have an option to come only from the 30th as well. And we will be delightful to meet with you and celebrate this incredible time of transition. All my love, bless you all. Inhale deep. Satnam. Thank you. Thank you, Denis. Thank you, translators. Thank you, Jean-Marc, for the last minute translator. Amazing. Thank you, Alexei. I think. Bye-bye until next month. All
See you there.
Thank you, Satyavrati.
Mhm.
Ciao, Satyavrati.
Thank you, Jean-Marc.
Hello, Denise. All the best to you.
Nice
It
to
was a
see you.
pleasure. Yes.
Леш, спасибо. Гуру Ратана, thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you all. See you soon. Леш, ты завтра ведешь?
Нет, пока не придумал, как вести, потому что у меня на 3 часа вперед. В Москве 6, у меня 9, тут есть сложности.
Угу. Окей. Ну, мы напишем, у нас, может быть, завтра начнем. Все, на связи, друзья, спасибо. У нас тоже сейчас разница времени уже.
А у вас
Поэтому,
сколько разница? У вас же только час в Москве сейчас, да?
ну да, сейчас час с Москвой, и у Маши 2,5 с
Как у
Москвой.
меня, у нее, да, почти.
Угу. Да, спасибо. Маш, а ты как, кстати, завтра?
Не, я завтра не смогу.
Окей. Хорошо, тогда пока на связи. Все, всем пока.